Well, for me it's the adoption of Article 165 of the Lisbon Treaty, because that gave sport a constitutional footing, opened a political process and, just as importantly, a budgetary line as well.
Sport cannot be responsible for war and peace because others decide about it. But I firmly believe sport can and should contribute to peace.
Cultural exchange that we have done with girls from Kosovo, North Macedonia and Albania was the most rewarding one. And basically we have brought together girls and young women from 3 different countries, leveraging their passion and love for sport, but building on that cultural understanding, empowerment and awareness about how sport can bring girls and young people from different regions in the same room.
But if I will single out one major change in the Olympic Games and maybe the Olympic movement, would be to be more proactive and preventative in terms of any crisis and problems rather than reactive. I think it's very important to understand the values of the Olympics and to understand that any crisis that happens is an ideological kind of crisis at the heart of it. So the more we understand the development of values and how these are reflected within the society, I think the more we can prevent some of the crises. So if we can say just one kind of change would be exactly that, prevention rather than just reaction.
Home for me, academically it's home. It's the community where I grew up, where I grew as an academic, the community we created, the international community, the values, the job that we do, the work that we do, but also grew the discipline. So it's home. It feels like home. It's the place I want to be. I really like is the social atmosphere. So I think it is a very welcoming network. It is a very informal network. Commitment that we have as a network towards equality and diversity. I think that's something that wasn't that fashionable when we started 20 years ago. It's in our ethos, it's in our priorities. You can see it in our website. We really work hard to promote equality in this academic community. It's a very particular masculine environment, and look at us 20 years after that, we have an all-female line of keynote speakers. We almost have a 50-50 gender balance of delegates in our conference, and I think that is a great achievement.